Okay, I tried to build a house and it all burned down. Okay, maybe not. We are in the edge of the volcanic field, which is not a whole lot, not very far from home. Take a peek. We are, you can see sort of the center of the rotating spot. Home is sort of that bump off the end of the point there that sort of sticks out into the more watery bit over at about, what's that, 47 comma 47 over and 36 or 37 down there. Let's get that out of the way. This is a relatively dangerous area. Oh, I don't have a bird to get that. It's in the murder snow anyway. Never mind. And yeah, my hit points got pulled down quite a bit by going into the murder snow. So to get here, there's actually just a little mountain pass up that way that we came in, and it's just above actually where we tamed the Anki. In fact, the Anki was tamed just on the other side of that mountain. There's probably a pass that goes through that comes down the other side, which is where the Argies were coming from. We are here, however, to gather crystal, which you can see in a number of areas around here, and I have the brightness turned all the way up. That's the way it normally looks. It's basically completely black at night, except for, of course, the glowing crystal. But this is a fairly inhospitable area. You have to go through a little bit of the murder snow to get here, or at least it's coded that way, because I ended up with a little bit of damage. I think my hit points went down, or my health went down about a third. Hit points, look at that. What game am I playing? But basically what we're doing here is we are leading our Anki around, who's very slow, to gather all the crystal. So I am watching those guys, and they will come over and attack us soon enough. He's getting real close to pouncing range. But before that happens, I have this 153% weapon damage pick, but on... here we go. These guys won't give us too much trouble. It's actually the really big guns that I'm worried about, which would be... well... oh, like an Allosaurus. Like that. Again, if it's just one Allosaurus, it's not a problem. But when it's multiples is when it's the problem. It's funny. My Anki got some... he got a little bit of obsidian from that, so that's pretty nice. I should look to see what level that Allosaurus is. 95. I mean, I am so much higher, but I don't know that it's just one. However, let's go in. Let's go grab ourselves some... oh. See, too heavy. He is... oh, this is gonna... and this is part of the problem. Yeah, okay. This stuff has to be transferred. I would like to get off, please. Thank you. Let's see. I don't know why I got back on him there. I need to go the other way. I'm stuck. Please let me off. Alright, let's go back here. Get them nice and close. And we'll probably go and kill the Allo next. I don't like not having the bird here, but you have to make do. Seriously, that was a... wait. Transfer. So you can see we're already getting too many things. That is an insane amount of obsidian. Metal should stay with him because he gets a great weight reduction with it. That is a lot of obsidian. I don't need obsidian, but I don't think I've spent a lot of time. I'm going to whistle the Anki to stay. They're really... well, let's just kill everything in the area. Now, of course, we don't want additional... you... yes, I'll kill you. This will be interesting. I don't think I've ever fought an Allosaurus with an Allosaurus. Guess what I'm going to add here? Oh, he's got a lot of melee. I really... sorry, I play a little conceit. The Rex I don't mind. Will he attack us? Yes. So I'm pretty sure we can get him with the backup and knockback. So this is generally the way to do it. Looks like it works pretty well. You just don't want 2 or 3. And remember, Allosauruses usually appear in packs of 3. Oh, you know what that is. I'm not here to get any dung beetles. All in due... Oh, there's another one. All in due time. I should kill that Rex at some... And of course an alpha. Any sort of alpha in here will be a very bad thing. That bird also could attack the Anki. I'm going to... Oh, he's going to gather a bunch of that obsidian as well when he does this. Oh well, what can you do? If you do it right, he might not. I definitely want to pull back when getting this stuff. So you can see he gets about 35. He got about 30 on average for the last few. Just crystal, please. There we go. So 25 on that one. So it's like average is about 30. I thought I transferred that. Did I? Excuse me. I didn't. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I need to eat everything I can here because I don't feel that I have enough food. And if we're here through the night, then it'll be a little less good. I really need the weight to be down. I thought I transferred this. Clearly, I didn't pay enough attention to what I was doing. Okay, but this is basically the thing here. We're getting about, with his almost 600 melee, we'll drop that. We're getting about, let me whistle him up to follow, 2.5 times, 2 to 3 times as much crystal per whack, or per node than I can get with this pick. That's a problem because for the amount of windows that I need to make, there's just not nearly going to be enough crystal. That is another Allosaurus. Let's have a peek at what their level is. Hello? Okay, I suck with this thing. He moved. That is totally why I missed it. Yep, definitely. Come here. Nope. 20. It's a nothing. Okay. I kind of already harvested a bunch of nodes. Not so much from here. I got a few nodes because there's the Rex. I do want to kill the Rex. Okay, no. Please don't follow me up here. Please go more directly to the crystal. And the... so that was a bit of a waste. Alright, if you're going to lock me in there, then we'll just hit it and quit it. And that was it. So only 18 crystal on that one. Still better than what I got, but I have 42 on that one. So I mean, you can see how the average goes. So this is pretty good. I should probably put the brightness back down to normal. It is very dark in here with that. I'm probably going to have to stick them in a corner for a little bit of time. I didn't even want that. Goodbye. For when we need to travel back once he gets a little more full, in fact. And it's almost like I want to keep that level 20 guy over there because he's relatively low. I mean, that's just not a big deal. Let's find out what that Rex is. Oh, that's... No, that is a Rex. He's just got Allosaurus coloring. That's kind of cool. At level 50, so they're pretty small. Honestly, devil you know versus devil you don't. These are the devils we know, and they're relatively low-level devils. Levels. Okay. We do need to head over that way, so I guess we're going to, just court disaster any way possible. This field is fairly close to home. I was really surprised to find that we were right next to it. Effectively, which means I hope that I can head up here often enough to basically have it respawn the nodes a little faster, to the point where like I might come here to harvest the trees when I want wood, just so I'm spending time here. I should probably kill this guy anyway. I'll whistle the other guy so he doesn't go, because I don't want him to be part of the fight. There's no need for it if I can take effectively no damage. I didn't want to do that, but there was kind of no way around it with the Anki there. There we go. Boop. And Let's go do some harvesting. Let's get that over 600. Excellent. Even if the Rex came over and attacked my Allo, I think on his own, he's just going to do fine. Plus, I mean, this Anki isn't too bad either, so I didn't want the tree because I would rather get a lot more wood from my hatchet. It is much better. It would gather gather a bunch more wood, not a huge amount actually. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, am I poop locked? 100. Alright, dude, you did a fantastic job. I didn't see that Allosaurus anywhere, but it's not surprising as they usually show up in threes. How damaged did you get? Not much. So that's good to know. I was, frankly, I didn't know. I didn't have a feeling for how well he would do that. Should have gotten an Allosaurus brain out of that. He probably already got one from the other, so this should be the third. Do you have 3? We have 1. Where are the other 2 brains? Didn't we just kill 3 Allosauruses? Do you not get 1 from each? Oh, that's probably what this is. What I'm doing right now is not smart. But, yeah, there's nobody really around. Are you a brain? Totally are. I will take those. I'll take those. Get rid of that. I should not be doing management in the middle of a field. But that's alright. It's fairly safe here. It's not too bad. The thing is I don't know if these guys are particularly smart or fast enough to react to me this far away. I think they both should be on... Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, let's hop on here. Where are you? Hello. Hello, sir. Let's go ahead and handle you with knockback. I'm deaf in one ear, and he roared in my deaf ear, which was kind of fun. I mean, I'm mostly deaf, not completely, but... It is... Oops! You got a bite on me. Seriously? I believe I'm level 100. So let's do this. Frankly, wait. There we go. Level 100. Where's it gonna go? Hey, let's do it on weight, just like everything else. Woohoo! I'll check. I haven't really looked for a while for my engrams. That was stupid. You really don't want to give yourself... I do want the arms. I'll take those. I don't think any of these are all that useful. I would like the other Allosaurus brain, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, well, I think we've taken care of most of the problems in this area. It just means when we leave and come back, they will be back with a vengeance. Well, there at least should be some respawns. I should really use the right, more accurate terminology. I'm not even going to mess with the wood or the stone. Wait, what? Where do you get charcoal from? Did I get it from the tree? If he knocks one of the trees, do I get charcoal? Let me see. Let's knock one of the rocks. Flint, stone, metal. So it's just a regular rock. Where did I get charcoal from? It must be the tree. I need to keep that in mind. I've just been using my hatchet and getting wood from them. But that is a really awesome option to get charcoal. I don't need it now, but of course it's something to keep in mind for when you need ammunition, because you use charcoal to make all of your gunpowder. At this point, let's see how much weight we have here. Again, this would all be dead simple with an RG, and I guess I have decided to go no RGs on this until I need an RG. Of course. But yeah, I'm sort of, this is like a vaguely no RG play, not intentionally, that's just the way it is. That's a lot of weight. Polymer's actually kind of heavy, I'm gonna dump this. I can use this for things, but that's not what I'm here for. I can come back and get it at any time. And in fact, these also are very heavy, and I have loads of them. So we don't need this. I'm going to try to avoid the obsidian because that's not really what we're here for, but I also kind of don't want to throw obsidian away. I guess I'm a sucker that way. These don't weigh anything. That's a little bit better weight. Yeah, he feels a little slow. Alright, we're going to leave him here, the Anki. Let's just run. That's not a run! That was the lamest run I've seen. Okay, just out of curiosity, how much are we taking back with us? All this other junk. 1, 2, 3, 450 crystal. Just, oh, it's the stupid obsidian. I should just leave the obsidian with the... I really should. Just this once, I'll take it back. He's slow. I also want to see how cold I get on the way through here. Yeah, you do get the ice. So even though you're right here, yeah, temp is -7, and that's not going down slowly. I mean, I've got a lot of health, so that's good. But luckily you're not in this area for too long. But when I was dragging the Allosaurus through here, you know, you do have to wait a little bit for him to catch up because he's a bit of a slow boy. So we'll take this home. You see, a little freezing again, even though we're not really next to where the actual cold area... Well, not... I mean, it's right there. We're very close, but whatever. Oh, this was not the right way to go. I'd rather not take any fall damage. It's not clear to me that if your dino is... Somebody's dead, because he got hit pretty bad. I don't see anybody running away. I don't see any corpses on the ground, but... In any case, when your dino is laden, it's not clear to me whether you take more damage when you hit the ground. In theory, you could. Like, that could be a mechanic in the game. I've just never looked it up. This could be the escapee who killed, or tried to kill that stego. I doubt it. That's not really much damage there. I more have expected that type of damage to come from a Carno, but there you have it. Oop! Hey, we're out of stamina. It's good to know that I can probably stamina the whole way there. In fact, we'll find out on the way back. He's very heavily laden. Yeah, we'll make it there, and then he can rest while we're unloading. You can see how much... That's all the glass I've been able to make so far. It's not a whole lot, and most of this rest of the stuff on here is going to be glass, so it's going to be a while. We have... So this is the design that came up, at least for now. So we've got 4 burners there. We've got a single smithy. I don't think we'll need another one. I don't really create that much with it. And then we've got absolutely nothing in the fabricator yet. I do want a industrial grill for things like this, but I mean, yeah, whatever, later. Let's get all of this. What's my weight here? That's going to be about it. Just put everything in here for now. I'm just storing everything. I did go around with the Anki, took a little tour, and grabbed... I don't think I can move. Wait. I can reach it! Long arms! And obviously I grabbed a bunch of metal, so we're in fairly good shape for metal now, which is nice. Obviously we've got a bunch of obsidian. I raided another beaver den for more cementing paste, and the most important thing is I left a couple of beaver dens undestroyed, so they can't build any new ones. They can now build new ones. We can go back and get that. Oh yes, and I got this Mastercraft crossbow, which is pretty nice. Damage isn't super high, but it's pretty good, and some real good durability, though. In fact, I haven't had to remake these either, the durability on these, even though the numbers aren't very high. They've been great. I haven't once had to repair them, though. Yeah, it's only about 8 metal ingots, 1. I mean, the repair is cheap, so not a problem. Alright, what's going to happen here? This, I've got to just put these things away. I'm just going to let these decompose. I'm just going to toss. At some point, you do need a lot of chitin for things. I just don't want to throw any away. So let's put these things away. I still haven't 100% decided where the internal storage is going to go. The stuff needs to... I don't have an Allosaurus brain in here. What comes out? Just take out the trank arrows. I need to figure out... no more... Oh, sorry, keratin is back here. I don't remember where anything is anymore. I hate being half moved in, as it were. I'm thinking... So here's the rest of the idea, is that the generator goes here. So we're keeping sort of this area open. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but we're keeping this adobe area open. The generator will go here, and probably the fridges will go back to back like these. The fridges are deeper, but they're not too bad, so they won't stick out too far. I mean, we've got lots of space here. So there'll be at least 4 fridges back to back, just like those there, though. The generator will be here, and the fridges will be here. Though maybe I'll put the generator all the way out here, just because it's a little noisy, but we'll see. Get some more water before we go back. And all on the outside will be plants, because that's the whole point of this. So this will be as much plants, which is why this is so nice here. I wish there was kind of more of that sticking through. And I think there's going to be another level up before then the roof starts sloping inwards. At least another level up on these sides before the roof slopes inwards. And above that, I want to have platforms above the second level, so at the sort of the roof line right now. And then there'll be more plants up there on another level. So there'll be plants along the ground. Then sort of this second level up here will be free. And then the third level above that will have platforms coming out of ceilings, and then plants will be on there as well, and all the way around. Hey, that water lasted almost 0 minutes. So that is at least the current idea. I did not want 7 stone. That is at least the current idea for all of that. We'll see. I still need storage though. Like, this doesn't leave room for a lot of those storage things. I could have put this kind of transverse. It would have stuck out a little bit, and then maybe put the storage out here. I'm also considering actually putting the storage here, like maybe 2 of them sticking out this way, 1 sticking out this way, so you can still go to the window, and maybe we'll put a small crop plot there. And then we do the same thing, so like 2 and 1, or maybe 2 and 2. It depends on how crowded this little area gets. I mean, maybe we do 1 there and 2 here sticking out back to back, and at each corner, so that would get like 12 storage boxes, which is a pretty good start. And the other half of it is that because the center part here is going to be higher, maybe I stick storage above for like the less useful things. Who knows? Alright, let's run back. Got loads of this. We can dump all of it that we don't need. I don't need this. Speaking of dumping things. And let's see if we can run back all the way. So we are, yeah, very light in both ways. Probably could have grabbed more food, but I only have jerky at this point. I haven't spent the time cooking. Might as well kill these guys. I see. Oh, and one of them is a... Oh, that's interesting. I want to eat that, though, definitely. Okay, there we go. So I want those resources. Actually got a hit on me. Okay. Speaking of extra food, I mean, why gather your own food when you can just order takeout? There we go. Yum yum. These go, that goes, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. That goes, and the rest, oh, this goes as well. You're gonna get a headbutt. These have been very annoying. They have been headbutting my dinosaurs a whole lot and moving them around. I think that's a parasaur. I'm gonna let him stay there though, because if he's there, that is 1 count for the dino cap, and that count is not a Metasaurus. So that is sort of what we're looking for. If I can enrich for non-Metasauruses, then it is just easier to do most things. I forget which way. Do I go through here? I usually like to keep... Yeah, look, I'm freezing again. Did I actually put on the clothes I should? Nope. Don't want to fight the bird once again. He's generally not bugging me or birding me, so I don't need to worry about him. I do want to get back though for my friend. It looks like I can almost get there running, or really can, but then I'm out of stamina, which is not a way I like to be in the game. Alright, where are you? You're over there. Let's just stay here. You can grab your stamina back, and let's go grab a little more crystal. So what do you have left? Oh, yeah, polymer. I should transfer that to the Allosaurus, or just drop it. Such a happy waggy tail boy. Definitely want to make sure we leave our little bug there. Hey, the more of those there are, the less of everything else. So 20, 50 totals at 25 average. A little over 25 average. Yeah, 25. So that's about what we're getting. As I said, I was getting... Boy, if I got 10 from each one using my pick, that was good. So 2.5 times as much. I'll take it. About 38. That was crazy. I think there are 2 nodes because... Yeah, I think if you look closely, you'll be able to see them, but one node takes 2 hits from my pick, and the other node took 3. So I think that is the difference between like the 25 and the 30 odd there. And like the 2 node picks for mine would be like 7 to 9, and the 3 nodes would be closer to 12. 10 to 12. Damn, that weight adds up quickly. I just don't want to waste his levels on anything other than gathering. Wait, why is he so heavy? What have I done? I transferred them to me. I transferred them to... Oh, I grabbed... Oh my god, this is the second time I've done this. Transfer to big dino. This is what happens when I'm talking and not thinking. Also, let's take this out of here. Frankly, that too. We don't need to be carrying all that stupid extra weight. If I don't need it, I'll drop it. I tell myself that. You can tell me whether I actually stick to that. I should have called the Allosaurus over, because the big thing I don't want to be caught is away from the Allosaurus when there's something else, and it's just a Dimorphodon. 25. 21. See if I can isolate this. No, there's 2 of them there. 28. Ah. Oh well. There we go. Let's drop the stone. Got a little bit of metal. We don't need any flint. Oh, that's pretty good. Even 100. Doing okay. Let's keep our boys together. We're all family here. We don't need that much space. They'll get their own rooms eventually. There we go. You always hop off your dinosaur to the right, so is one thing you very much want to be careful with when landing using any sort of a flying dino, is make sure that you land with your, if you're on a ledge somewhere, with your right side to someplace safe, so you can hop off safely without actually falling. I've learned that the hard way a couple of times. It's really quite entertaining to fall to your death, or you're near death, or you're not close enough to your dino to actually get back on it, or he's actually out of direct range so it's hard to whistle him. It's all sorts of wonderful ways you can mess that up. This, however, is turning out to be a halfway decent trip. We'll be avoiding that obsidian. Alright, so that's it for this direct area here. This is where I kind of wish I had a Pteranodon with me. It's not that hard to do. Probably should have done that, but I don't really like traveling with a giant entourage. I've done that though on a raft. Taken like a basically a full base raft, maximum 88 structures, which also includes the dinos that you have on there, and like 3 or 4 dinos for all situations. And if for anybody, I've already shown how the raft was all screwy at one point, but for anybody who has actually tried to set up a good raft in ARK, you know just how much of a giant pain it can be because it just glitches everywhere. But I managed actually to get a pretty good one for a while until just the glitching finally drove me mad. When it glitches out, what you do is you just reseat your dino. You move them around a little bit, and eventually the raft starts behaving normally until it doesn't. We're heavy enough now to where I'm probably going to go back, but I want to just sort of scout out the area a little more. What's this? Is this my other brain? It is. And again, some nice takeout. And I'll take that. Very good. All right. So we got our final brain. That thing looked really weird for just a second there. I think it's just because it's so light colored. Okay. So there's a bit more here. That'll be a nice haul. Definitely not something I can take right now. I can't take all of it. It's funny how many houses, like these are little house walls and stuff. So somebody decided to build here at some point in the distant past and got kind of screwed on it. So some of the other, there were a few other places around here that had crystal, but I think I have grabbed all of them. So I think we just have that one bit of crystal left. Yeah. Because that's just shiny obsidian. I don't think there's any more here. So, yeah, it'll just be one more trip. I think we'll probably end it here. I'm just going to look around a little more just to see. But I'll basically make a trip back, come back here, grab the crystal, and then we'll head home with the Anki. And I will probably come up here as often as I possibly can. Maybe with a pick for the obsidian, because I just don't really need that much obsidian for anything. I'm going to have to look up what I always forget what to use it for. There are some useful things for obsidian, but I just don't use it a whole lot. I say that into, oops, don't stop. Oh, wait, I can take one. See, I don't have any place to put him yet. I don't have a place where he can wander safely. I want the house covered in the dung beetles. But without the walls fully done, I can't do that. But you know what? Instead of, because you'll notice that I've started building the walls too high. Maybe that will be the next thing. So when I'm done here, and maybe with the last carry, when we escort the, can you just, I don't want to deal with you. When we escort the Anki back, we'll also take a dung beetle with us. Remember, we still have a dung beetle at the old house. I may just leave it there. I mean, there's kind of no reason to take it when I can just harvest as many dung beetles from here as needed. That way, you know, there's always a little bit of personality in the old house. I can't carry small dinos, so it is certain that the Allosaurus will stay there, so we'll have to get one for here. I haven't seen many. I'm thinking right now. Yeah, see, like there's a Carno there. You know, they can get. Yeah, oh, they're gonna. Okay, the Carno is less of a problem than these guys, and I think one of them already fell. So. And this is right above the base. This is where I should put the fencing in if I was gonna make this an OSHA-approved base. Let's go see. Wait. Oh, I'm like, why am I so slow? Out of energy. One of the nice things is you can still attack while you are very low on stamina. So I thought, whoops, that's gonna be damage. How much? A little chunk. I see my guys have moved. That means almost certainly, there it is, that he fell down and got. They didn't eat him though. I guess I don't have the gathering on for these guys, but I mean, it's not like you have anything to worry about. These are all ridiculously high level. I mean, not for like super ARK players, like some of the PvP players, but you know, 280, 235, 264. This is like the levels that you want, where you don't really need to worry about unless you make a tactical error, which I've done. Have I lost any dinos? I lost a parasaur early on in this one, or probably thinking of a different save. I don't know that I've lost. Oh, oil. Oil is very important. I now need gasoline, and I had just enough. What did I do? I think I found a Textego. Actually, yeah, speaking of which, I came extremely close, very close to being killed by a Textego down towards the bottom of the map. You know, just, sorry, down that way. Getting this oil just so I could get 5 gasoline, a single notch of gasoline there. And that was, let me see, I can do that because I need to cook those up. That was a bit of a problem. So I think he was just powerful because he was like a level 114. And I also was being attacked by bugs at the same time. And the bugs are kind of insidious because they sap your stamina. And I noticed that I was basically out of stamina, and I was on the Pteranodon, obviously, if I'm going to go down there. I haven't really gone down with these guys yet directly. Let's take this. I'll just leave that junk there. And actually the electronics and tech should go in here at this point. Probably the crystal should too, but I'm just sort of keeping everything together so I can see the total. And anyway, we're going to make all of our windows out of this. So see, just make one. I'll craft one for now. I call them windows, but it's the full walls. I made the mistake of the first thing I made was the greenhouse door, and like as soon as you see that, you're like, you idiot, you want the double door. And I'm like trying to cancel it, and it didn't cancel, so I made 2 doors. So I just set them, got them back. I at least got back, you know, half of my resources for each one, and made the double doors there. Honestly, these are going to be the last ones that are made because look, I have doors that work. Done. I'll put the glass doors in later. Plus, I mean, honestly, yeah, sound. That's a decent sound. This. It's okay. I don't really love it, but I like the look, so, you know, looks are more important than sounds, right? Isn't that what our parents told us? I swear I remember them saying that. Alright, let's just put you back. Can I put any more of you there? Nope, got a bunch of charcoal. That should be moved out to the... Yeah, I'm out of space. I've been using this for a while. Actually, bad things are happening back home at the original place. I'm almost certainly out of spark powder there. And what I'm going to do is fly back with some, because I should have some in here. That's what it's there for. It's not a whole lot, but it'll do. You're fine. I don't need to do a single thing with you, except I'd rather if somebody's going to attack. Oops. Oh, yes. And I've done that too. Don't step on the hot coals. That is just not recommended. Okay. You're there. This guy is just... He's basically a flying storage cabinet at this point, as you can see. What a mess. He is not quite as bad, but I'm also using him as a flying store. Oh, he's the meat cabinet. That's right. We are going to go grab this thing if we can, because it is a yellow, and I've been ignoring them a little bit. Not that we need many good things. What I would like to get, though, here's something I think happens in the game. In fact, this is going to be a perfect test. I think you only get certain things after you've crafted them. So there's a sickle. That's actually a really nice thing to have. And I'm starting finally to get these things not as engrams, but the actual thing. I'm not sure about this, but it sure feels like it, is I have not gotten any good weapons because I've not made any good weapons. Once I made the pike and I made the... I haven't gotten many trees back here. I don't even know. I might not have cut that one down. Oh, I got attacked by a... I love going off tangent. I got attacked by the flying lion, the griffin. Right here, I was resting and just about to take off and grab some stuff from steal some stuff from the beavers. And through the back of the screen, because that's how they approach directly, was the lion. I'm not even gonna try. I'm tempted. Anybody evil here? Anybody evil? I'll give you a few seconds to attack. You forgot to. Okay. I don't need either of these things. That was a waste. I'm always hoping just for high level armor. I just like cheap armor. I like wearing high level cheap armor. It's just the way I am. But yeah, I got attacked by the lion. He's probably over here right now because that's where I finally lost him. And once again, I was almost completely out of energy when I landed, and I had just enough to take off, fly a little farther, sit, gain a little more energy back, take off, fly a little farther. He was right around here, but it is long enough ago to where he may have despawned. Yeah, I don't see him, so that's good. But yeah, it's... So anyway, back to the weapon thing. I think you only get... It seems that you only get weapons in drops of higher quality once you've crafted them. And so that's why I haven't gotten any high quality shotguns or high quality anything else. The only thing I've gotten is I think I've gotten a regular shotgun, the ramshackle regular shotgun. Which, granted, I have not crafted, but certainly any of the higher level items, like I find that I only start getting, for instance, the spyglass once I've crafted one, which is what happens in this game. And it's always this thing to where, like, I'm at level 100 now, so I've been playing this for long enough to compare to my other games, and that I've gotten way more special items in those other games simply because because I've actually crafted those items, and I've been doing lots of other things instead of crafting in this game. Okay, so we are here. Oop. And yeah, there it is. Oh. Transfer. Yep, it was out. So did we lose anything, or is there a good gauge of how much we've lost? So these are down from 100. These should probably be like maybe no more than 95 down. These are down from 40. These are down from 40. So we did lose some. There's still some seeds in here, but nothing of importance. However, that's going to be reset. I'll leave these here to go. Oh, do you know what I need? I need this. This is what I need the most of. Maybe I'll leave 50 here. I'm taking this back. I need actually the cooked meat because I just haven't spent the time to make more. I have a bunch. I'm going to take a bunch with me. Alright, so I've got a bunch of oil, which I need. I'll take the sickle. Might as well have it. I do not need Diplodocus saddle. I would like a Diplodocus at one point because they are fun to just literally run around the map in. I'm not sure if I want to take anything else, but this was basically to save whatever was in here because I do like my eggs. I have a fondness for the eggs in this game. Excuse me, sir. Actually, he was stuck there, so I've now let him go. I am trying... It's F, isn't it? I'm just trying to give you your levels. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this has been sitting in there for a while. I mean, it's just if you needed any proof that your game unloads when you're out of the area, he's had this in here forever, and these three as well. Hey, I should take that as well. Alright. That's about it. I'm gonna leave it off here because you can see we've already gotten a bunch of fertilizer, which is nice. That'll be nice for when we start up the the plants, and one of the things that's going to happen with the plants is I'm going to have it automatically watered. So I have two systems to set up, I think, actually, before I do any more building other than what we've done for the exterior right now. I need to set up a system for the water, which is probably going to go above ground, maybe at the level of my eyes here, though it might go right on the ground, and then a system of power, which will go right into the ground in that area. So it'll be sort of set, but you can see into it, because that's the easiest way to snap your generator on there. So we'll probably put up some more walls, and if we get enough walls, it'll be dung beetle time. And then once we're done with that, we can get the water done, and then I'd like to start up the the plants to make it all look nice. And as with everything else when I'm building, the stupid roof. You know, I put off making the roofs forever. I know at least what I want to do with this roof, so that's something, but it's mostly going to be glass, and I need more crystal, and we'll see about that. I'll probably fly around with this guy here as well to see if we have some crystal, see if any of it's respawned, but considering I haven't been in the area, what are the odds, huh? In any case, until next time, enjoy.